Yeah.
Let's go to the running backs here, guys. Notable ones on the bye. The biggest one, Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor's been carrying your team this week.
Yes.
Well, you might just have to take a dive here. Alvin Kamara, who had a good week last week, finally. Of course, we basically wrote him off, and then he finally had a week where he was solid.
Solid. He was like, right, he wasn't terrible.
Right. He was playable.
He was, yeah, there you go.
He was ambulant.
Ambulant.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for playable.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, this is not going to be pretty. This is the situation with running backs on the waiver wires. Your top guys, Tyjae Spears, he's 64% available. Feels like he's always available on this segment. Like we do the Tyjae Spears.
He's the Hunter Henry of running backs.
Yeah, he really has become that way.
He's the spiritual successor to Kenyon Drake.
I mean, the question is he's basically just a desperation flex, right, Matthew?
He's played 50%. Yeah, I mean, look, that's exactly where I am. Like, he's played 50% of the snaps over the last 4 games. Since week 6, he's got a double-digit target share. Again, the Titans aren't good. He's their passing down back. We're trailing running back as well. And so against a Texans defense that is likely going to be playing from ahead, they're going to be trailing this Texans defense. I don't think they're going to be able to run effectively on Houston. So again, I think quick dump offs to Tyjae Spears out of the bye could be a way that they try to move the ball in this one. I'm not expecting great things here, but since week 8, as you see there, he's been averaging 13 fantasy points per game. That is usable. That is Alvin. We're in Alvin Kamara territory.
Right. That's exactly
We're
what it is.
above Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara is sort of the Mendoza line.
He's the Mendoza line. It's
Yeah.
the Kamara line.
Yeah, the Kamara line.
Okay line. Yeah, I think the hope is that if you're using Tyjae Spears, it's that Cam Ward is completely under siege of this Texans pass rush. They're not able to run the ball. Texans have an elite rush defense, and it is dump off city. The concern about his value in comeback mode is that they might be facing Davis Mills. It might not actually be out of hand. The line is 7.5. It's not 14 or something, but you still would expect them to be trailing. Again, Tyjae Spears is the embodiment of you want 8.5 points. Yeah, he's your guy.
Yeah, I will say just in that game, I think regardless of whether it's Davis Mills or C.J. Stroud, I have no confidence in that offense whatsoever. Interim head coach, bad offensive line.
Sure.
Cam Ward just seems, in over his head. I don't think they've helped put him in a position to succeed. And so that Texans defense is legit, man.
Oh, yeah.
So
the Titans are 2 points worse than any other team in the NFL.
Right. So I just think the I could see a pick 6. I think short field position for Houston. So I just think Tennessee is going to be trailing quickly and early. Aloha Brick says Nick Chubb or Tyjae Spears rest of the season. Connor Rogers.
Tyjae Spears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nick Chubb was almost phased out last week.
Yeah.
Because Woody Marks looks good, efficient. He's a good pass catching back, but now he's actually getting rundown work.
I think the tell is as well as that Chubb actually looked good. Chubb had a 100% success rate on his runs last week. I think he only had 5 of them.
5 carries.
But Woody Marks looks so good. The offensive line might be gelling out of the bye with Nick Caley's new offense.
Better.
So there's upside in Woody Marks. There's none in Nick Chubb. And Tyjae Spears, Pollard has been hurt in his career, and Spears is the younger player. So maybe they give him some more look in the second half of the season.
You know how are either of you guys on Snapchat?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you?
I just use it for my daughters to use the filters.
Yeah. I'm on Snapchat. It's literally how I communicate with my kids. I don't publicly post or anything like that. But you know how on Snapchat they have streaks? My daughters do that all the time. All they do is they post as 100 days, 300 days with all their little friends and streaks. I feel like Aloha Bricks and Jonathan Medici have a streak, the longest streak of the show of a comment every single day that makes the show.
Sure.
It'd be interesting to see what streaks. We should start a streak counter of who
Aloha Bricks has the number 2 crown today.
There you go.
Oh, and actually it's bumped up now to number 1 because he's been so active in this show.
Yeah, let's go.
The Cal Ripken Jr. of our times.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Anyways, if you want to know the state of waivers on running backs this week, our number 2 running back is Emari Demercado, who is 63% available coming off of a week where he had 4 carries and 4 targets.
Can I tell you something? Everyone remembers the awful, ridiculous play where he cost the Cardinals a win and fumbled just before the goal line. But randomly, he's actually been pretty good, right? That play, obviously, was a tough day at the office for him, but over the past 2 games, he's got 182 yards from scrimmage. He's averaging 9 yards per carry this season. 23, we saw that one big run, but 23% of his runs, Connor, have gained 10 or more yards. Bam Knight got banged up last week. He's got that ankle injury. I don't know if Trey Benson's definitely coming back this week. And then we've talked about this 49ers defense, Jay. Since week 6, San Francisco allowing the 8th most fantasy points to opposing running backs. I mean, Tyjae Spears for the, quote, rest of the season if you just sort of need a guy, you know what I mean? But, like, if you need somebody this week, Emari Demercado, like, actually is going to be viable.
Yeah, like
usable.
There's no prayer for the Titans offense. The Titans offense just isn't going to be good this year. The Cardinals offense can be functional, and he can be the number one back in a functional offense that is going to play in some shootouts as well. Like the Cardinals secondary is really banged up. The total in this game is 48.5 as well. So yeah, you'd expect there to be scoring. And if there's one Cardinals running back that you want, it's Demercado.
All right, guys, deeper league targets. Tyler Algier, the touchdown merchant from Bijan Robinson. He's 67% available. Obviously, you need the touchdown for him to be viable, but he's been pretty good in that regard. Blake Corum.
He's scored in 4 of the last 6.
Right. So if you're playing in a standard league out there and still logging the stats, he's probably one of the top players. Blake Corum is getting more work. It feels like they're trying to keep Kyren Williams healthy for the stretch run.
3 straight games with 12 or more touches.
Right. Sean Tucker, a favorite of yours, Matthew.
Yeah, 49% of the Buccaneers running back touches the last 2 weeks. He looks good when he gets an opportunity, and still no timetable for Bucky Irving to come back.
Yeah, Bucky Irving will not be playing this week and without a timetable.
Yeah.
So it's just bizarre at this point.
I don't understand why we have so many players missing like 2 months and they don't go on IR.
It's super weird.
Like Godwin, Bucky Irving,
Ricky
Brock
Pearsall,
Purdy,
right?
Ricky Pearsall.
Ricky Pearsall, like
Pearsall might be coming back.
yeah.
But they keep saying that.
Yeah, I know.
Every week it's like, hey, he might do some stuff this
Yeah.
week, and then you get to Thursday and it's like,
Brock
hey, he's not going to
Purdy's
do anything.
questionable every week.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Devin Singletary's had back-to-back games with double-digit touches as well. I feel like Ricky Pearsall could literally retire, and Kyle Shanahan would say, like, we might get him back this week. We don't know. We're going to see.
feel that
You know,
way.
it does.
Yeah.
He literally just retired a week ago. No, you know, there's a chance he'll be out there. We'll see.
And then it's just Juwan Jennings on one leg.
It really
With
is.
no shoulders.
Yeah.
He's
It's
just hobbling around, catching
Ron James
passes.
is like Gustavo Fring's final scene in Breaking Bad.
Oh, man.
like
I won't
I don't-
spoil it for people,
Yes.
because that was in the past 25 years.
But you'll get it
so
when
it's
you
on my
watch it.
tongue. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Again, I'm not trying to make fun of the actual injury, but Ricky Pearsall last year was shot and came back quicker than he is now. Again, I'm not trying to make fun of, like, that was a serious thing. I'm not trying to make light of that. But I'm just like, that's crazy. Like,
Right.
he was
This
like.
is
It's like
lingering.
a degenerative knee thing. Like, yeah, it's very odd.
It's like, I mean, it just. Anyway, again, I'm not trying. I'm not trying to make fun of that at all. But I just think that is sort of insane when you think about why he missed time at the beginning of the year last year and then how much time he's missed this year.
The thing, too, is that when he's out there, he looks fantastic.
Oh, he's a great player.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's
just
perfect for
hopefully,
the offense.
hopefully he can get a healthy stretch to end the season.
Yeah. Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest RotoWorld fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.